Hi everyone, my name is Fox.
And I am Fede. We are here to find out who's afraid of Drupal.
Who's afraid of Drupal then? Are you afraid of Drupal, Fede?
If you ask me with that face, I might... No, come on, just kidding. I'm not only not afraid, but actually I think he's a nice guy. I mean, look at him. He's got a cute, round head. Just like... I noticed a certain similarity between the two.
Oh, very funny. But maybe there's still somebody asking who or what is Drupal.
I was waiting for this question, and we might start from this point. Episode 0. What is Drupal?
What is Drupal? Drupal is an open source CMS, very versatile, that can work as a blogging platform or as a full-fledged community portal.
Wait a minute, I didn't understand anything. Let's start from the beginning. Everyone needs to communicate, be it about hobbies, work, or personal relationships. Communication is the basis for all human interactions. At the beginning, people talked to each other, and to remember things, you needed a good memory. With the invention of print, we could archive all this information. For the first time, information could be forgotten and then retrieved afterwards.
The concept of archive becomes a reality. For centuries, archives have been big piles of paper, stored in huge rooms. But there was a problem with this system. It wasn't always easy to find a certain document, and even when you did find it, sometimes a bad surprise was waiting for you. Time plays a bad trick. Paper rots. However, in the 20th century, thanks to the invention and the expansion of computers, archives became digital. Documents are stored into little bits of information on a magnetic support, such as a hard drive, a DVD, or a flash drive.
But, as I said before, everyone wants to communicate, share, and collaborate. Thanks to the internet, today it is possible to do so with anyone, from anywhere on the planet. The web is building an immense global archive, the biggest ever conceived in the history of mankind.
Let's take an example. Alice has a website that contributes to this huge archive. She started to publish photos, videos, and other documents. But this operation requires that she learns complex code as well as having a lot of time and patience. Not everyone is a computer geek, but everyone wants to communicate at a global level. So, in order to give them the opportunity, CMSs were born.
CM what?
CMS, it stands for Content Management System. It's basically a tool that allows you to publish and organize documents of any kind very easily without being a computer genius.
But how does it work?
First of all, Alice needs to know that graphics and content can be separated. For example, I can create a website and change its graphic theme completely without having to touch the things I published.
Just as I do when I change the cover of my cell phone to have the trendiest one?
Oh, yes, Fox, just like the cover of your cell phone. Anyway, so we have content and the graphic theme, and the CMS allows us to manage all of that. There are many CMSs around. Some of them are free, some you have to pay, others have certain requirements. Well, you've got a lot of choice. The question is, which one do I choose?
Drupal!
Drupal, for many reasons, but one above all, the community.
What is a community? It's a set of people who are connected through the web by common interests, such as hobbies, friendship, or work. Drupal is itself a community. It was born in the year 2000 thanks to the ingenuity of a Belgian developer with an unspeakable name, Dries Buitaert, or something like that. Since then, it always grew. Greece decided from the very beginning to orient Drupal to the development of tools that allow people to communicate, share and collaborate. This is why Drupal is perfect not only for the traditional websites, but also to integrate community-specific services. Drupal is used by virtually anyone, from the noob kid to big companies and governments. Even NASA and MTV use it.
And we use it as well. All the web TVs created by Media Group are developed on Drupal. Drupal is an open source software, a program developed by a community of enthusiasts that make the source code available to anyone, so that they can edit and make it better. This allows me to get a benefit, but at the same time also to give something back. This is the spirit of the open source community. And because of this, we decided to dedicate a series of podcasts so that also non-experts can enter the wonderful world of Drupal.
In the next episode, we'll learn how to install Drupal.